Hi everyone, as promised, I am doing a review of my newest doll and I'm comparing him to one of my older dolls, number 54, Truly Me 54 to be specific. And so I told you guys the inspiration behind buying my Steven doll, who's got like a little cowlick here, so don't mind that part that just kind of sticks out. I bought him knowing that he had that cowlick, so I thought it made him very authentic and unique in my book. So I bought him so I could really do a scene with Odessa Vernice, because as she's featured in this holiday dress from last year, there was a scene with a number 75 on the display, on the displayed pamphlet. They were in the middle of like a party scene. So I thought, how easy would that be to recreate with Odessa Vernice, my number 67 doll, I believe. Is she number 67? Yes, she is number 67. And she's featured in um, a lot of outfits, especially this year's outfit, the mix and match. You can see that they used number 67 again with some of the peach mix and match accessories. For number 75, I've always wanted an Asian inspired boy doll. And I named him Steven because I actually had a friend, a childhood friend growing up in high school, whose name was Steven, and he was in a lot of my classes. We had a lot of classes together, and we even took the SATs together. So he was like a big inspiration for me to get this doll. Because as soon as I saw the scene from last year, it just reminded me of my childhood friend Steven and how I lost touch with him, but I still remember him being one of my closest friends in high school and until he moved away. So it just kind of brought back a little bit of a nostalgia for me. So I also wanted to give him a middle name. I'm not even sure if my friend Steven had a middle name or not, but I know that I was a big fan of Russell Wong, the actor, and he was in a lot of my childhood movies growing up. I don't know if they were age appropriate for children. He was in a lot of action movies. I think he was even in a movie called Romeo Must Die, but I haven't seen that movie yet. My husband has, and he says it's really good. But I remember seeing him in Joy Luck Club, and even though he was one of my favorite actors growing up, I did not like his character in the Joy Luck Club. So, but he was in it. And so I think now he's in a much more family friendly movie, which is called Clifford. So I was excited to see that he did get a role in Clifford, and he has gray hair now. But again, since I'm no longer a child, I have a family. I'm not exactly young either. So just the fact of seeing him age and have gray hair, it really kind of brings everything full circle, the circle of life, right? So anyway, I decided to, since I didn't really want to give him Russell's name for his first name, I still wanted to stick with my childhood friend Steven's name. I will give this doll that actor's middle name. So his name will be Steven Russell. And so I really kind of went in between Wong. Did I want to name him Stephen Wong? But I felt that Stephen Russell would be more appropriate for a boy's name, since Wong is more of a Asian surname. And so this doll right here, I was very curious to see if they looked alike in some way, where they would be siblings. And that's not to say that all siblings should look alike or do look alike, but I did want to make them more of siblings, since I don't have as many dolls that are of Asian descent, but I like the family dynamic in my doll family, the family world. So I always like my dolls to have some type of sibling. Like Odessa Bernice has siblings. And, I just kind of felt like I didn't want Sasha to not have a brother or sister. And so I think Stephen would make a good brother for her. So, anyway, Sasha has the Jess face mold with the notches around her eyes. And there are some 54s that do not have these types of notches around their eyes. And believe me when I say that they're out there, because when I went to purchase 54 in the store, they were trying to give me the 54 without the notches. And I thought, well, no, 54 has notches. I saw her in the catalog. She has notches. I wasn't aware that 54 originally did not have notches. And I didn't know that she was authentic in some type of way, or hard to find doll, that these types of dolls are hard to find. The Jess Mold 54 with notches. So every time I kept ordering her, they kept giving me the 54 without notches, until finally I went to the store and exchanged her and said, I want a 54 with notches. Do you guys have one? And they just kept looking in the back and looking in the back. And this is when customer service at American Girl was exceptionally good. Like, so good that I always wanted to go to the store and buy a doll. As of lately, customer service has been mediocre. And I don't know if that's because of the pandemic or if it's because of just it started way before the pandemic that customer service got really, really bad. And I mean, like, just bad all around. Like Target, terrible customer service. American Girl, even though you're paying an arm and a leg for these dolls, the customer service at American Girl isn't stellar. It, like, when I was like years ago, you got stellar customer service. Even over the phone, the customer service was awesome. Now, when I say nowadays, I mean like within a year or two, customer service has been slowly going downhill for American Girl. And it's not fair to say that, because on the phone, I've always gotten really good customer service. But as of recently, I know they've outsourced their phone services now, where now they're going overseas to promote, I guess, customer service operators. And so I've never really had a good experience as of lately with over the phone customer service. And even going into the store, I think they're aware that customer service needs to be better to keep the stores open. So I think customer service reps are trying their best to really give good customer service, but I think some of them just do not know how to provide great customer service. And back in the day, American Girl's customer service was stellar. And so when Truly Me dolls first came out, when they first came out as Truly Me, they would actually go in the back and search for this type of doll, because they didn't have a lot of the Jess Mold 54s with the notches. So they looked through every single one and finally came out with her. And I was so happy that customer service, the rep, did that, because he must have gone through like 6 or 7 Jess molds. And he was like, we didn't really get a lot, but he found one. And so out of like 6 or 7, they had one with these notches. So that's the one that I have. And you can obviously see with the newest doll does have those notches. So you don't have to worry about going in the store and looking for a 74 that doesn't have them. I think nowadays 74 always comes with notches, where number 54 with the Jess Mold, she seldom does. And I don't know how many they really made with these notches, but I can tell you that Nowadays, if I were to ask the customer service reps to go in the back and see if they can find extra dolls with certain specifications, they'll look at you like you have 100 heads. Whoever is waiting on you will look at you with 100 heads. It's not at all like if you go into the store, like it should be. You should be able to go into a store and get really good customer service, but nowadays that's not the case. So let me go and change her, and that way you can see number 54 in her holiday outfit. Okay, so here is my number 54, Sasha Suley, and she is all dressed up in her holiday finest. And this was the holiday dress that came out the year that I bought my number 54, like around, I would say around 2015, 2014. And so you can see that they would make really good siblings. I have her hair up in this high ponytail still, and her bangs are really, really straight. A little similar to Steven's bangs, but again, Steven has, I believe, the fuller wig. And this was around the time that American Girl was having trouble with their doll wigs. A lot of customers were exchanging and returning the dolls because they would have like holes in the wigs, or the wigs would look choppy, or the way that the wigs were cut. The dolls really, you couldn't really do anything with the dolls' wigs as far as styling was concerned. So I believe when number 67 came out, a lot of people were rushing to get number 67 because they were more interested in dolls with like full length hair, long wigs, just the quality. Customers were really wanting better quality. This was also the year of these accessories. So these accessories, you could buy that with a wrap. And unfortunately, I don't have the black jacket that goes with this dress and goes with the accessories. So when you got the black wrap, the jacket, you would get like all of this too, like the ribbon candy, the faux ribbon candy, the snow globe, the Night Before Christmas Jan Brett mini edition, the bag with the tissue paper, which I never used. And around that time, they had the tortoiseshell sunglasses, so I bought those for her as well. And I think she is the doll that looks the best in the tortoiseshell sunglasses. So I usually have these sunglasses exclusively for her. And another outfit that I thought she looked exceptionally well in and great in was this outfit. So she goes between this red dress and this red outfit with the white coat with the fur collar. And that's kind of like her Chinese New Year outfit before they came out with the Chinese New Year outfit. So eventually I probably will get the Kwanzaa and Chinese New Year outfit if they're still available, but I wasn't rushing to be the first to get the new Chinese New Year outfit because I already felt that Sasha Suley had so many beautiful red holiday dresses that were exclusively for her in mind when I bought them, that I didn't feel like she really needed the new Chinese New Year's outfit. But if it goes on sale or if they still have it around the new year or after Christmas, I'll definitely get it. Another thing that I was happy about that was Asian inspired was the sushi set. And so I did get that on sale when they offered it. So again, there were some sets that I really had for my dolls already picked out because I did really want the Asian descent or Asian inspired boy doll to go with Sasha Suley as a sibling. So now that I have him, I feel like my Truly Me collection is complete. Before, I never really felt like that about my doll collection, but when it comes to the Truly Me dolls, I feel like he really completes my collection, where I'm not looking for the next doll, looking for the next doll. I always had this doll in mind for a long time. So I'm definitely happy that now I have him. So that's it. That's the comparison between number 54, Truly Me, and number 75, my latest 75 doll. All right, guys, I will talk to you later.